What up, all you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Do you guys think the game was actually a member of G-Unit? Officially, the game, aka Chuck Taylor, aka Hurricane Game, was an actual member of G-Unit at one time. He represented G-Unit West. Before plans got unveiled, he was gonna take over. He was gonna be on G-Unit West. 50 Cent was gonna have his thing on G-Unit East, the original. A lot of people say the game wasn't even a member because it was so short term. But at least he was, folks. And the game, to this day, thinks he does. He was obviously talking about G-Unit in a good way now because he wants to get money. He wants to make some songs with the group. Probably a reunion, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, as 50 Cent doesn't get along with Lloyd Banks or Tony Yayo. 50 Cent said Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo didn't work their way up. They were actually lazy. Tony Yayo was 50 Cent's best friend in the hood. He was a down guy, but I guess business comes first. And Tony Yayo never delivered more music. He was never really an artist to begin with. Lloyd Banks was an artist. He was all hype. He had the punchlines. He had the youth. But he also couldn't deliver. 50 Cent likes Young Buck a little bit. Young Buck works with him here and there. They have an on and off relationship. Sometimes it's sour, sometimes it's good. But the game is actually the biggest artist to come off the G-Unit group. Is 50 Cent jealous of the game? No, he's actually bigger than him. He's not jealous of him. He saw Game at a club one time. They whisper in each other's ears. It's all love, which is surprising. A lot of people thought this wouldn't be squashed. It did end up in violence. One day at Hot 97, I'm sure you guys know the story. 50 Cent's crew won. Apparently the game said they're full of cops. But 50 Cent whispered in the game's ear. Now the game released a new song, AI with the Braids, featuring Lil Wayne. And he said, everybody wants to know what I whispered in 50's ears. It was that the real G-Unit ghost is here. Wow. I remember the game dissing G-Unit, turning on them, calling them G-Unit, wishing he never joined them. That was a heated time, but times change. Even the game pieced it out with Young Buck, Tony Yayo, and Lloyd Banks. But Tony Yayo's the furthest one from the game. What do you guys think about the game claiming G-Unit? Even though he's not the original owner, he didn't found it. It was founded in Queens, New York by 50 Cent, Curtisjackson. This is an East Coast clique. The game's of blood from Compton, Los Angeles, LA. But G-Unit West was real. After the Bloods, 50 Cent started using Crips for backup and got in contact with Spider Loc, who represented G-Unit West after. So if Game's in G-Unit, Spider Loc's in G-Unit, but never at the same time. That'll be interesting if one day we'll see a G-Unit reunion of all members: Spider Loc, The Game, Mobb Deep, Mace, MOP, Olivia. You guys remember G-Unit was really hot in the summer of 2003 when 50 Cent came out, Get Rich or Die Trying. Then The Game came out with the documentary, G-Unit Records, Shadyville. Shady Aftermath was never at his biggest. Tell me what you guys think down below. Is Game official member? You think this game's bigger than 50 Cent? Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Also share the video. Peace out and have a great day. Wow.